Hey everybody, it's Ronn Grant, and you're watching Just for the Record. Stay tuned, you're watching 284 Media.
He had some great ideas. So we gonna have some lobster? Hello?
Wait, you had a long time again? You say you were sick? What happened to our wedding rehearsal?
No, babe. I'm actually watching the news right now. Take a listen.
Topping our newscast today, UFOs seen around Tortola Pier Park.
And District 3 residents outraged over no water supply. They simply cannot bathe. These and more stories when 284 News returns. All right, babe, just get some rest, take 2 Advil, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay, honey. I see you later. I love you.
It's clear to see that Coconut Lounge is a place to be, the coolest cocktail lounge in the British Virgin Islands. A lounge like no other, with welcoming, professional service, and a breathtaking ambiance. Not forgetting a diverse selection of wines, beers, and signature cocktails. Cozy, comfortable, contemporary. Coconut Lounge at Tortola Pier Park. Visit us today. Mr. Dean Foy, welcome to Just for the Record.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Dedicated public servant, proud member of the Boy Scouts. You're also proud member of the Methodist Church. Quiet, some may say serious demeanor. Son of the soil, resident of the 8th District. Just for the record, these are not my words. These are some of the words of members of your electorate, some who have worked with you. And here's what some of them also had to say. That was positive, but in retrospect, there are those who feel as though they don't know you. A young man said from your district, I can't vote for him because I know nothing about him. Just for the record, who is Dean Foy?
Dean Foy is, as you say, quiet, born and raised in the 8th District. Spent over 34 years in the civil service. I've been in and out of my district in terms of working with the scouts, active in the church. Some of the younger persons may not know me, they may just know me by seeing me.
Okay.
So it's just a matter of me now getting myself and walking back to the village and putting my face out there so that they can all recognize who I am. Because they would know me just by name. They may know me by Byron and not by Dean. So that's,
okay.
That's some of the challenges I have in the district.
So for the persons who think that you are a little too quiet, some people might even say stuck up. And the purpose of this is for you to really clear the air. We have a lot of misconceptions. What do you say for the persons who think that your personality might not be that one that's fit for politics?
I think that it's a misconception. Okay. For the person that might seem a bit stuck up may be the person who probably have seen me on the job, and at times I used to have that serious demeanor based on what the challenges for that particular time. But it's just a matter of getting to know who I am, getting to sit down with me and talk with me, or I sit down and talk with them, and they will get to see that I'm a kind, caring, warm person, very approachable, that they can talk to at any time.
There have been many persons who have ran for, or tried to run for public office in your district and in other districts as well. What's different about you? Why should people consider and listen to what you have to say?
I've seen a lot in my district. I care about my district, first of all, the district. I've been looking at what's been going on for the past 20 years, and I'm not happy. I like to see a district where it's beautified. The district doesn't seem as if there's no one has an interest in it at this stage. And I like to see a district where when you come off the airport and you walk, when you pass and through, you say, wow, this is a place. Then when you pass the 8 and you say, well, if this is how the 8 looks like, then the rest of the beaver have to be an amazing place to spend my vacation. And then, you're just looking at that, and then you look at the needs of what's the people and the different things in the village. And I feel I have a lot to offer. After serving in the service for 34 years, I like to deal with people. I like working with people. And I think I care enough that I would love to continue to work for the people of the 8th District.
In a different capacity.
In a different capacity, yes.
Now, you mentioned about beautification. And for me as a resident, I'll be very honest with you. The first district that you come off the airport, Beef Island, would be the 8th and 7th district, right?
Yes.
And there are many persons who feel as though the areas are just, they look like ghetto. They look like a ghetto. It's filled with, vagabonds. The general presence and overall perception of the 8th district being the first place visitors hit when they get off Beef Island is not one that's positive. As a matter of fact, it's far from positive. It's quite negative. Okay. I believe in personal branding. What is it that you hope to do as the future representative to rebrand the 8th district?
One of the things I hope to see done is to have the village beautified. Not one time, but on a constant basis. Every day there's a regular process that we're going to be doing. Also, we need to set up like a cultural village within the district. As person pass through the village, they can see the culture of what the 8th district comprises of. The 8th district has a lot of rich cultures, boat builders, fishermen, you name it, bakers. So if you have a cultural village, and you can have this village where you can have the person there doing boat building, fish pots, and even have a brick oven there where person can be baking bread from the old brick oven, and then you can just sample. People can just sample it as they go by, and I think that would save a lot and means a lot. That's like a different brand for that district in particular.
Okay. Now, there have been a long time, a huge disconnect between the younger generation, so you want to say my age group, the millennials, and people like yourself, the older, more seasoned veteran civil servants. And a lot of young people around my age feel as though, you know what, I'm not going to vote. It makes no sense. They don't listen to us, and they're not even trying to understand who we are or where we come from. What will you do as one of the more seasoned politicians? You've not seasoned politician, but members of the civil service. You're now retired after 34 years. What will you do as a politician to make sure that young people don't feel a disconnect in bridging the gap between those two age groups?
One of the things I see that could be done is, like I own a business in 8th district, a charter boat business, and from time to time I have young persons come in and I employ them into the business and get them involved in the business. But we can go a bit further than that and sort of set up like a forum where we can actually sit down with the youths, basically just have to listen to them, because you find and many times we don't spend enough time listening to what the young people have to say. Listen to their needs, listen to their concerns, and then we can find a way where we can challenge them even a bit more as to really this is what you want to do, and then channel that information into something that is meaningful for them. And the VIP, we have a young person in terms of Mr. Castro, Sherry DeCastro as an at-large candidate, and we're going to use her as much as possible to bridge that gap between the youths and us, so that we can always include them in whatever we're trying to do and benefit the BVA, so that they can also have a meaningful role in this territory. You
mentioned about your team, the VIP. You mentioned Sherry DeCastro being one of the young ones. Mr. Natalia Whitley is also a young gentleman. Why your affiliation with the VIP? Why have you chosen that team?
For years now, I know myself, I've been a part of I always liked the Ronn Grant Party because of what they stand for. They've always been a party, from what I've seen, believe in helping the people. I've been a party for the people. And I think that's where we are now. We need to let the people know that we still care about them, and the BVA belongs to all of us. Whether you're visiting or whether you're living or you just come, the BVA is for us. We need to inhabit everybody. We can have everybody working together as one, and the BVA everybody can benefit from what is there in the BVA. Okay.
Mr. Dean Foy will be right back with Just for the Record.
Brilliant Hands and Minds tutoring services, one-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too. Offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals.
I've been hearing a lot of words thrown around. When I say thrown around, I mean everybody and the grandfather talking about accountability, trust, transparency. It's almost as though some people just look in a dictionary and pick on words. What do those words mean to you?
It means a lot to me. I mean, if we look at what's been happening now, I mean, it's like you lose lack or you lose confidence in the whole political system because of the way things are right now, because there seems to be a lack of trust. What is being done is just done behind closed doors. Nobody don't really have any idea as to what is being done. So it does mean a lot to me.
It means a lot to you. Yeah. And how do you see yourself sticking to it? Because we've heard many times politicians change. They go in there, they're one person, they could say hello to us, and then after 4 years, maybe later, we can't say hello to them, or they change. People have the idea, and it is very much true sometimes that politicians change. How will you remain the same Dean Fahie?
I've heard that story, and then I've worked in customs for some 34 years as an enforcement officer. And I've always been fair and honest throughout my career in the civil service. And a lot of it, I think, is because I trust in God, and I put God first in everything that I do to make sure that I always make sure I do the right thing. And that's how I want to make sure I continue to stay on the right path.
What should we be paying more attention to in the Virgin Islands?
All people. All people, the residents of the BVI. Because without the people are the ones who give us the mandate to work. We're working for them. We're not working for ourselves. They elect us to work for them. So therefore, we have to pay attention to them and make sure that they're well taken care of.
Okay. Why should the people of the 8th District vote for you? There might be some who are undecided. As I said, some don't want to vote. But why should they vote for Dean Fahie?
Because Dean Fahie has a plan that in terms of we need to get the 8 back on track. I know it's easy for me to say that we need to have the issues fixed, which is you've been here for quite a long time, but it does. And I really and truly sincerely care of the people of the 8. And I'm here because people of the 8 also want me to represent them. So I truly think that I can do a lot in terms of being there for them, not just once a day, but actually set up an office in the district where I can be there for them. Very accessible, they can reach me at any time. So I think I'll be there to challenge their issues. My job would be to challenge their issues. Whatever issues they have in the 8, they can bring it to me and I'll be there to challenge their issues in the house.
All right, let's play a little game, my friend. Now, when I say game, I find it very amusing. My interviewees might not think it's funny, but I'm going to ask you a series of short questions, and I want you to give me the first thing that comes to your mind. These are short, precise answers. This is what I like to call, I bet they didn't know. Childhood celebrity crush, if you could remember.
Gilligan.
Really? All right. Do you have a secret talent?
Singing.
Really? Yeah, we got to spend some time together, man. Guilty pleasure.
I don't know if I don't have one really though.
No chocolate, no ice cream, anything that
Yeah,
you just kind of pig out on?
I usually like to eat a lot of ice cream, but chocolate is bad for me, but I usually take some of it.
A luxury you can't live without?
Boats.
Boats. Okay. All right. Who would you trade places with for a date, if you could? Anybody? You probably don't have an answer, and that's fine.
I can't say that.
All right. Who or what never fails to make you laugh?
My grandchild.
Your grandchild? That's a good one. Something on your bucket list that you have not accomplished?
Politics.
Politics, all right. Best piece of advice you've ever gotten?
Always, whatever you do, put God first. Never leave God out on nothing that you do.
All right.
And I've always used it as my trademark, and it has always helped me through my career.
Mr. Dean Fahie, just for the record, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.